talk. I love my life. 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 None of we don't know where tomorrow might bring, cause the future the hours away. So me I live my life today. Me I live my life today. Yeah, so long me make me talk what I want for talk. Me have enough to say. So me I go live my life today. Me I go live my life today. So everybody help me sing it out. Me love my life. Me love my life. Me love my life. So me I live my life today. Me love my life. Me love my life. Me love my life. So me I live my life today.
We are on our way out of York, leaving Maine, heading to New York, the first leg of our journey home to Culebra. We've been up here hanging with friends and helping out for like 4 months. And it's time for us to get back to the boat.
I can't wait to be in the boat.
Hurricane season has started. We have some fun projects we're gonna do, and we're gonna get sailing is our major goal for the next few months. So we're just gonna cruise by a couple of our favorite York spots.
Yeah.
Say goodbye, because we might not be back for a year.
Yeah.
Or longer, who knows?
Longer or less. It could be,
we live a lifestyle where you never really know where we're gonna be, when we're gonna be there.
Yeah.
Could be less than a year, could be 5 years, like, we never know. We are down at the Kingston waterfront where I'm from. There's like a cute little farmer's market happening over here. And it looks like there's a cool old sloop in the port over here, so we're gonna go check that out. The Clearwater was founded by Pete Seeger in 1966 in hopes of preserving and protecting the Hudson River. It is recognized as America's environmental flagship and is among the first vessels in the U.S. to conduct environmental education aboard a sailing ship. Through the organization's many environmental education programs and campaigns, the Clearwater is recognized as a symbol of grassroots action, and was my first glimpse into this eco-friendly sailing lifestyle when my elementary school class spent a day aboard learning about the Clearwater's mission. It's pretty cool looking back on that day now and seeing how that experience impacted my adult life. To learn more about the Clearwater and its programs, visit clearwater.org. This is beautiful. Wow, this boat is gorgeous.
Yeah. Wow.
Do you guys know what kind of boat this is?
What?
A fife.
A fife?
Fife schooner. So we're heading home.
Finally!
The last leg of the journey. We are in Newark Airport and heading to Culebra. Very exciting. Can't wait to get home to the boat. Almost home. Good morning. We made it to Puerto Rico. It was a nightmare travel experience.
Oh my god, it was horrible.
Our plane was delayed like 8 hours, and we were on the plane and off the plane, and we didn't get in until 3:30 in the morning, and then someone with like a 2x4 hammering something at 6 o'clock this morning outside our Airbnb. I thought I was gonna have to murder somebody, but we're here. And exciting news is, while we were working up in the States, we purchased a new dinghy. we sold our old dinghy when we sold Ventana, and we borrowed a dinghy from a friend of ours. Thanks, John. Then we were using the power boat as a dinghy for a while, but we want to do some actual traveling, sailing around, and so we need a proper dinghy. And this has been a dream of ours for a while. Brand new, in the box. What kind is it?
It's the most simple AB, the cruising one.
It's just like a 9-foot that we decided on.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was a couple months ago, so like we don't even really totally remember. It's gonna be really exciting to like get to see it. We're going to pick it up now. It's still in the box.
I'm gonna keep it in the box forever and ever.
This is it. Brand new dinghy. This is Javier from Boats R Us.
He goes up with a brand new AB. He stored it for me for over 2 months.
Thank you.
Longer than that.
But yeah, it was like I think 4 months or something.
Thank you.
So that was a great experience. Boats R Us in Carolina, Puerto Rico. We'll put a link in the description. The best price and the best dinghy was here at
And he
Boats
was
R
like
Us.
really cool. Like I called him a bunch of times and he was like very helpful, and you know,
Great communication.
gave me options.
He had a great selection. Dinghies after the pandemic and during the pandemic have been really hard to come by. Most of the places we spoke to had very little inventory, so it was awesome. He had like quite a few options in our price range and in our size that we needed. So very cool. Like we said earlier, he stored it for us for like three months at least, I think, and didn't charge us anything extra for that. So thank you so much, Javier at Boats R Us. We're gonna have to come up with a name for her, so maybe we'll ask you guys to input some ideas for that.
Going home, baby, almost there.
Beautiful sunset as we come in.
We finally made it, guys.
What time is it?
7:40. It takes 2 days, 2 full days to get to Cuenca.
And we're gonna pump up the new dinghy now to get out to the boat. Nessa, are you so excited?
Oh, he has the seat.
Yay!
He told me that he didn't have the seat. Yo llevo 9 años tratando de comprarme una nueva.
Alright, so it came with the seat, which we didn't think it had, the oars, some patches, and the new pump.
It has a double action pump, which is really awesome, like my kiting one.
Good morning. We are here on the boat finally. We got in last night after dark and everything was really well left, I guess you would say. I don't know, I'm still kind of half asleep. We left everything super clean and really well organized, and so we got back and so far so good. Nothing's really moldy in the boat. Everything was right where we had left it. Clean sheets were all tied up and ready to get put on the bed, and just flipped some switches and we were ready to go. Yeah, you can see the new dinghy hanging off the back.
We have to come up with a name.
Great winds, so it's not too hot.
Super windy. Windy for kiting. I'm tired, but definitely there's wind for kiting.
So one of the things I miss the most when we are not in the Caribbean is the fruit. There's nothing like fresh pineapple and guava and my personal favorite, mango. And it happens to be mango season in Puerto Rico right now. And although we get some pineapples and stuff like that when we're up in the States, they're not quite as good. But our friend that we stay with up there is like extremely allergic to mango. So we can't even have like mango flavored anything or like frozen mango for smoothies. So the first thing I did yesterday when we went to the grocery store is head right for the mangoes, because we're in high mango season in Puerto Rico right now. First of all, look Look at how beautiful these are. And we got this papaya, which needs, I don't know, maybe another day or so, but these really beautiful mangoes. I think there's like over 500 species of mango. And I'm just cutting that up. So stoked. It's so good. Yum.
Hello, back to work. We never stopped working. So before we left, I knew I was gonna buy a brand new dinghy, and I just refurbished the paint on the engine. So I redid all the paint on the canopy too. 15 horsepower 2-stroke Yamaha. I love this engine. It's super light and very powerful. So I had to clean the carburetor and install some things that I took out before I started painting it, like the throttle body and all that. Got some new spark plugs for it, and I got a new kill switch for it. So I got new stickers for the cowling. We'll get back to work.
How's it going?
Very good. I am almost done there.
We got some new spark plugs in
New
there.
spark plug, new filter, new kill switch, new impeller.
Esther just painted the shifting knob red. She's looking very fancy. This is gonna be so nice. No more rowing. Here's Nestor rowing in. We're gonna put our engine on the dinghy. Brand new stickers, brand new paint job. It was all broken and Nestor made it like new. There's a little carbon fiber patches in the back where it had been cracked. It's all glassed over. So this is the new dinghy, the AB. Aluminum floor. It's got some really great welded in lifting brackets. It came with some really nice orders and the seat. I know we were in the dark last night, so you didn't really get to see her very well. We're super happy with it. Here we go. Beautiful. OMG. What are you up to, Nestor?
So I'm making some soft shackles that I learned to do from Google.
YouTube?
Google and YouTube, yeah.
What are you gonna use those for?
So I'm making a couple of them for, we got a new dinghy as you guys saw, and I'm making some lifting points with Dynema and some rope so we can lift it up out of the water every night. You start with a piece that is 1 meter. For cutting Dynema, a ceramic knife is the best. So strong. Then you're gonna do 2 marks. I already have it marked here. It's 11 inches. So you do a mark of 11 inches and then you fold it in half. Then you take your fin and you open it up on the second mark, the halfway mark. And then you take it out on the first mark, on the 11 inches. Take it out. So you tighten it all the way. And then you milk it back. The one that is inside, that is coming out of that one, so you mark it where it comes out. So, and then you grab the fin. This is what's locking the splice, and then you open it a little bit, being careful there, and you pass it through, and that locks your splice. And then you do the same, you milk it and you have it nice and tight. And now comes the trickiest part, tying the knot. You put that one over it, and this one you turn it under, and then this one you pass it over this one, under the whole thing, in the hole, around the tree, and then in the hole, and you start pulling a little bit so it looks even. Keep a hole in the center right here, You see that it looks even, pretty even, all the loops. So you hold this, and then you go behind this one and through the hole. There. And this one the same, behind this one and through the center. And it makes like a square knot with a big ball, you see? And then you just start milking it back, thread by thread. You find one, that's the beginning, to tighten it. So you pull it right there, and then you follow it, and then you pull on that one, you see, and you keep following the thing, and you keep doing this until you have it a lot tighter. Tie up a bow line, then bring it to the winch. A little hitch rake. Your Dyneema soft shackle. So this is what we were making these soft shackles for. We wanted to be able to lift our dinghy every night. This is what we came out with. We tried a couple different things. We tried and put it on the starboard side of the boat, and didn't work out. It was like healing and uncomfortable. And then we started looking at this lift. Since the dinghy is so light, so we decided to lift the front of the dinghy with our boom, since we have it to the port side, to have a clear sunlight for our solar array. So we have 3 soft shackles in the dinghy itself. We have another big soft shackle that I put on the boom. We have a 3-to-1 purchase, I believe it is, with a cam cleat, and we just have some ice splice and some 10 mil Dyneema, and that's about it. It's really simple. So to take it out, the first thing I do, I grab the backup line and I pass it through the block and on the winch. So this is something provisional that we are using to give a little extra strength to the lift. Step 2 is to loosen the cam cleat on the engine lift, the front setup. Put some Dyneema soft shackles on. Then I lift the engine. The lines help me keep the engine center, so I give this a little snug. Then I do the front. Climb up. And I usually do the front first. Gonna straighten it a little bit because it gets caught. And last, I usually take the plug, the water plug.
Alright guys, so we have this brand new beautiful dinghy and we're not sure what to call her. There's the obvious Christopher Robin reference of Winnie the Pooh.
With the Caribbean twist of Winnie!
Is kind of what we're leaning towards, but we'd really like your input. Tell us what you guys think of that name, or comment below names that you think would be great for our little adventure dinghy. Thank you for all of your support. We're so grateful and amazed at every new subscriber and every new Patreon. It's really
everybody
remarkable.
Taking time to watch our videos.
It's nice to see people supporting all the hard work that we're putting in.
Definitely, and it feels good. It's a dream that we have. This is what we want to be doing, so we're happy.
If you'd like to find out other ways that you can support Vibra Verde Sailing, head over to our website, vibraverdesailing.com. There you can find information about our Patreon, our PayPal, our wish list.
Every little bit helps. And thank you to the guys that are already our Patreons. You know who you are. So we're sending you good vibes from the Caribbean.
So we're just trying to balance a little work and play as we get back to the boat. There's a lot of little things that need to get done, and we have a few big projects, of course, that we always are trying to conquer. So we've been kind of going at it, getting the dinghy in the water and the boat all cleaned and organized and unpacking. And
I can see the hull of my boat. It's ugly and dirty. I have to clean it.
Nestor scrubbed the sides and all the rust stains today.
Some of it, the beginning of it, I'm sure I'll clean it like 200 more times.
So we're gonna just take a little break now, go do a little exercise and get in the water, even though it's kind of a bit overcast and
maybe we take our little raincoat.
It's been like 70% chance of rain for the past few days, and it looks like it's gonna be rainy the next few days, but you know, we'll take advantage of the few bits of sun there is and get out there and enjoy it and bring you guys with us. Favorite little shallows. We love to come here and kite. We love to come here and take a dip. It's gorgeous right now. Woo! First dip back in the salty water since we've been home. Feels so good. The water's so warm. So we had a nice little dip out at Dackety.
Feeling our tank right now.
And now there's like a crazy thunder and lightning storm going on outside. We've had dinner in the cockpit and we're watching some Expedition Drenched. And we're gonna just call it an early night. It's rainy, snuggle up and go to bed. See you guys tomorrow.